How long you been in therapy?
Hmm.
How long you been in therapy?
I've never been to therapy.
You need to go tomorrow.
I need to go tomorrow.
Oh yes. So like, how tall are you?
I'm I'm I'm
No,
pretty
no, just
short.
no,
I'm
no, no,
like,
no, 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 no. Don't show. No, no. We don't have to do all that.
okay,
Hold the
okay,
camera right there.
okay. I'm doing too.
Yeah, well, you're doing too
Yeah,
much now.
don't do me.
Hold on. You do, hold
Do
on.
me,
Hold on. You're
Kevin.
making the camera go crazy. You're doing too
I'm sorry.
much. Just chill out. Yeah. Dress
Right
size.
at this present moment with the braids and
No, no.
everything.
Dress up. Dress size.
I'm small. I'm like a size 7, 7,
How tall are you?
5, 6.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I weigh 158.
And on a scale from 0 to 10, and 1 to 10, you can't use 7. Straight out of the shower, your hair, no makeup. What do you rank yourself?
10. No makeup. 10. 10. 10. It's just, I guess it's just my confidence. 10.
Take that confidence to a bank account with zero money and see how confident the ATM give you any money out.
I'm not just to try to.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, man.
I'm listening.
When y'all do shit like this, then it starts making me want to start act a fool. You really
I
think you're a
feel I'm a
10?
10,
I don't care.
Mr.
I don't care
Samuel.
what you feel.
I feel like I don't. I'm not gonna say nothing less. I don't. You asked me a question.
This is why this is why women like you die alone. You can feel like you're a 10, but ma'am, you're not a 10. A 10 means you're supermodel looks. Well, it's like women in general, black women in particular, feel like I'm a 10. I'm gonna say I'm a 10 no matter what.
But I don't feel it's just. I don't feel in looks though. I don't feel
Well,
it's a
that's the
10 with
problem. But see,
looks.
that's the problem, though. See, how do we get here? You're 36 years old and you ain't worried about your looks,
That's true.
and
I've
that's
admitted
why.
that.
Well, there you go. So you obviously don't understand what it takes to get the kind of man you're talking about. That's why 100%. That's why you got such a single woman's mindset, because the way you're setting yourself up, thinking about I'm only having to do for me, 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 and not worry about how I look and carry myself, and then thinking that I'm 36 years old, you can just turn around and then I'm a 10 and I'm gonna get a man to pay 80% of the. That ain't how that works.
Well, that's why I wanted to get on this call so I can be set straight. I
There's
wanted
no
to
setting
hear
up
it.
straight, man.
I
I
wanted to
mean,
hear it.
okay, but see, you want to hear it, but what I'm not getting is a realistic answer. Do you really think that if I put you next to Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Rihanna, you in that line of women?
Well,
As far as
I've
looks,
been in the same room with
I
them.
don't care about being in the
Okay.
same room with you, man.
As far as physical
That's what I'm
attributes,
talking about.
no, no.
But that's the question I asked you.
I thought you just said how do I feel I'm a 10. I
No,
didn't.
I said, what do you rank yourself? What do you rank your looks?
I thought you said what do I rank myself?
Okay, no,
Okay,
it's the same question. If you watch me, it's the same question.
okay. As far as
Yellow,
looks,
yes. So at your
no.
face, 1 to 10, you cannot use 7. Fresh face, no makeup, right out of the shower.
6. That's come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Give me something now, Mr.
I'm just,
Sam.
I'm not saying we've already gone beyond. And see, the thing is, one of the problems I find with many modern women is you guys lack self-awareness and humility. I mean, it's just y'all are the shit.
See, that's what I was afraid of. And I wanted to put a disclaimer out before you connected with me because I pray every day that I work on my attitude, that I work on how I'm being perceived. I try not to talk as much when I'm out in public. I try to ask questions and just not waste too much air and too much breath. So I feel I'm very aware of how I act and how others perceive me. And I don't, trust me, I pray up and down that I do not be one
You
of those
pray,
women.
God ain't got nothing. Okay, okay, but if you
Okay.
want to be married,
Okay.
and you know men are visual.
Yes. I know they're visual. Maybe this
No,
isn't
no, no. I
the
need you to listen.
message.
I need you to listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're praying that a man accepts you the way you are.
Okay, yeah, it might be true. You're
That
right.
means the kind of man you want would have to settle.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean,
I'm listening.
I'm listening to a woman that says, I've been in this room. I've been in this room when I was in my 20s. When I looked a certain way, I got this. But in the last 16 years, it's just been whatever.
No, like 2 years. 2 years. I've been under construction. 2 years. I've been under construction. I've been single for 2 years. I've been under construction.
How long was your last relationship?
7 years.
Why didn't you guys get married?
He wanted to marry me. I wasn't in love with him. I was not in love with him.
So you spent 7 years with somebody that
I found out some things about him
in year 1 or year 7.
in year 7.
Then that makes no sense. No matter how you slice it. That makes no sense. And was he a millionaire?
He was I'm not going to say he was a millionaire, but but he was a general contractor. The business was making millions. The business was making
Business ain't okay, but that doesn't mean okay.
That's all I'm saying.
So you don't. So this man wanted to marry you,
but I felt he was a homosexual. That's why on the low. That's why I didn't want to sleep with him.
This is your boyfriend, right?
This was my boyfriend, and in year 7, I suspected homosexuality, and I didn't want to deal with it.
Oh, Lord Jesus,
I
Lord
know.
have mercy. You're going to World Star. You are good. You are outside of your ever loving mind.
I'm just telling you. Asking me.
Yeah, year 7. So year 1 through 6.
There was some time apart.
Holy Jesus!
I never seen the vibes.
Holy Jesus, holy Jesus, holy Jesus.
I'm just telling you, I'm trying.
No, man, no, I know you're dead serious.
Honest.
But the thing is, what I'm asking.
You saying why?
Why would you be with somebody for 7 years? I don't care about you. You start suspecting homosexual vibes in year 7. So what about year 1 when most people decide you call him your boyfriend?
Okay. In year 1,
he wanted to marry you.
Okay, let me be honest. In year 1, it was more of a employee. When I first met him, I was the employee. It started off.
Ma'am, you said he was your boyfriend for 7 years.
We dated in that first year after I stopped working for him. We did start dating that first year I met him. Yes, when I stopped working for the company. Only worked for the company for a few months.
I don't care about the work, ma'am. I care about, you said you were in a relationship for 7 years.
Well, maybe I'm getting the word relationship. Maybe my view of relationship and your view of relationship is off. Because it wasn't.
I asked you if it was your boyfriend.
Yes, it was my boyfriend.
Was it a monogamous, committed relationship?
It was not a committed relationship.
And it's not
It was not committed. It was not committed. And I say that because he was cheating. He was doing what he was doing. It wasn't a perfect. It was. I don't get it, Mr. Senator. Can I just say this? Our relationships aren't perfect.
No, ma'am. No, I don't need to hear any psychobabble bullshit.
Okay.
Did you claim this man as your boyfriend?
I did.
And did he claim you as his girlfriend? That's a yes or no?
No.
So how are you in a relationship?
I was
so how
one
are you
of his girlfriends.
No, not sort of. See, when a relationship happens, there's a conversation. You my lady, I'm your man, we ain't seeing nobody else. You don't just go around as a grown-ass person for 7 years without a conversation.
So I guess our relationship was I couldn't see anyone else, but I never caught him doing anything.
Ain't nobody could you caught, no. Okay. Did y'all have a conversation to where y'all was supposed to be the couple?
Yes, we lived together. Yes, we were a couple. We did live together.
Oh,
yes.
Shit.
We did live together. Yes. Living that together but separate.
How long you been in therapy? How long you been in therapy?
I've never been in therapy.
You need to go tomorrow.
I need to go tomorrow.
Oh yes.
But I'm fully aware of all my flaws.
No. Man, you can't even make this conversation make sense.
Because the relationship didn't make sense.
No, you live with somebody. See, the way you're trying to talk the story is in one half of a sentence, He's your boyfriend. And another
Yes.
half, we're not really in a committed situation. That you
Yes.
live with the motherfucker.
Yes.
No,
Exactly.
ma'am. No,
Yes.
no, you.
I'm
And
listening.
this is the mind you're taking out into the marketplace. Talk about I'm a 10. And I want somebody to pay 80% of the bills for me and my 2 kids through life.
That's what I put myself in. Yes, because and it wasn't for love. It was for money for me on my end. So yes, I'm being just
What
putting
do you
it
mean
out
for
there.
money? For money. Because see, when I asked you why you're in it for 7 years, the first thing that comes out of most of you women's mouth is a reason to why you're not accountable. It was either abuse, adultery, some sort of toxic or undercover gay. Y'all never just say, you know what? I fucked up and chose poorly, and I didn't get a formal relationship, so I don't get any formal recognition. I just wasted 7 years of my life, and I was dumb for doing that. You'll always
Yes.
blame the man.
No, I'm not trying to. Did I try to blame him?
What'd you say? I said, why? I said, what was your last relationship? 2 years ago. How long it last? 7 years. Why didn't y'all get married? He wanted to marry me, so that means he did his part. But I didn't want to marry him. Here comes
Because
stop. Here comes the excuse. Because I suspected homosexual tendencies. And I said in year 1 or year 7. In year 7. So that meant year 0 through 6 was no fucking problem. And if he wanted to marry you, you should have married him if this was a relationship. But in order to not be at fault, you got to somehow blame him in year 7 so he can wash hands of year 1 through 7.
okay, you
Same
right.
shit all the time. I know.
You right. I
That's why
did
people
that,
tune in. I
and
know.
I had
That's why.
no. I
No, but
didn't
that's why
love
people
him.
tune in. It don't
I
matter
didn't
you why
love
you
him.
loved it. You didn't love him, but you lived with him. Did
I
he pay
just
your
wanted the
bills?
money. I was
Mm-hmm.
I was in I
Did
was
he pay your
young when I met
bills?
him.
Did he pay your bills?
Yeah, all
Okay.
the bills.
Okay. He didn't. He paid your bills. You didn't love him. Fine. You didn't get any commitment out of him. Fine. I just asked. Most women, non-black women, would not live with nobody for that long. They going y'all. It's like black women feel like marriage is such a big fucking deal. Y'all have babies and live with somebody and deal with somebody, but you won't marry them.
Now today, my attitude today, now that was the young-minded attitude that I just discussed with you, because I was young-minded when I was in that situation. Now the mature of me, the mature side of me, I've been, don't cuss me out. I've been
I ain't cussing you
celibate.
out, man.
Okay, I'm just saying,
Celibate.
don't be. Well, okay, because I know you're gonna go there. I know you're gonna go. I've been just trying to get to learn me. I haven't been dating. I haven't
Okay.
been.
How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this for like 3 years now.
And you haven't had therapy, but you doing this on your own. This is what I mean.
I wouldn't say I'm doing it on my own because
Okay,
I have a lot of faith. I have a
okay,
lot of faith, and I
exactly.
do
Thank you.
pray.
I was about to even take it out of my words. You cannot make this shit up, people. Black women have anaphylactic shock when it comes to marriage, and then they have a best counsel because they got Jesus. You
No, I didn't
cannot make
say
this shit
Jesus. I don't. I
faith,
didn't say.
God, whatever. You ain't doing the real work.
So me trying to work on my. I'm listening. I'm not debating nothing you're saying because I
You're the
want
one
to
that
hear you.
you're the one that drove the relationship. You're the one that stayed in the relationship. You made it was your best thinking that got you where you are right now.
Like I said, I was young-minded in that whole situation, and in that past
You're not
situation.
listening.
Yes.
3 years of you trying to fix you.
Yes.
Who
Trying my.
says you're qualified to fix you?
Okay, I can take that.
Who says you're qualified to fix you? This is why we need therapy, because we always think I got faith and God gonna do it, and God ain't got nothing to do with this. And the only
Okay.
thing that's happening is you're wasting time. The reality is, after this conversation is over, you're a 36-year-old woman with no marital prospects.
Trying to reinvent the wheel. I don't know if it's too late.
I'm just saying that's the hardcore reality. A 36-year-old woman with no marital prospects, and from what you're saying, no real relationship history of cooperating successfully with a man in anything other than a transactionary kind of relationship.
And yes, I am. Yes,
Then
1,000.
why in the
Yes.
hell would somebody who has the resources to provide for a wife to the tune of taking care of 80+% of the bills, want that little in return.
But like I'm trying to state, that was my old thinking. I don't think like that today. I don't
Ma'am,
want to.
I'm talking to the same look. You seem to think that that was then. I'm telling you what I'm hearing today.
But we're answering questions.
Yes, ma'am, and you still have the same mindset because somebody who doesn't have the mindset will take accountability.
So
Accountability. And the first, when I asked you, ma'am, a very simple question: do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? No, I want my husband to pay for all this. What percentage of the overall family financial load, whether you're good at math or anything, is irrelevant. The bottom line is that question is designed to get you to say truthfully that I don't really want to have to be responsible for anything financially. I want the man to be responsible for it. That's fine. Men that
well,
have to
I was
do
okay.
that's fine. Men that have to provide at that level have to make themselves that something. And what are they going to get? What is a man who can provide for a wife and 2 kids to the tune of where she only has to kick in 20%? That's an above average man. Like you said, top 1%. What does he
Now,
want?
as far as me trying to work on myself and answer your question, what will the man get? I'm glad you asked that. I feel in return, a man will get. Nah, please don't hurt me for saying the wrong shit. But
Just
I
answer
feel
the
a man will
question.
get
Don't
from me
don't
in return loyalty, honesty, what else? Encouragement, support, fun, um, knowledge. I think I know a little something about a little something, so I would try to share my perspective on different subjects that are important in life. I know about investing. I would just try to pour all the
you know
wealth of
about
information.
investing? Investing in what?
Real estate, land. I buy a lot of vacant lots, cryptocurrency, stuff like that. And I do that every day. I'm not just like, but I hear what you're
Let me
saying.
stop you right there.
Okay.